Good morning students, how are you? I am Francis sir and today we will be studying standard 8 moral science. Okay, so this is a very interesting chapter. Okay, this is lesson number 4 and the chapter's name is Key to Success. Yes, it is very important for because everybody wants to be successful, isn't it? So we should try to know what are the ingredients that bring us to or take us to success. One of the most important ingredient is determination. Unless you have determination, it is very difficult for you to attain what you want, to achieve what you desire. Okay, so let us try to understand what is determination. Determination is the urge to do something or achieve something. Urge means that whenever, for example, a child, a small one child, he suddenly starts crying and says, I want toffee. So what is that he is crying for? He is crying for that toffee. He has that internal desire to get that toffee. Therefore, he asked his mama or papa or didi or bhaiya to get a toffee. So that internal desire that comes from within, that is called your urge. For what? To do something or to get something. For instance, if you want to be a topper in the class, yes, so that is your desire to be a topper in the class. If you want to be the best singer, yes, it is your desire to be the best singer. So what do? You practice day and night. If you want to be the topper, you study day in and day out, so you work so hard. So why is it that you do? Because you want to attain something. Okay? There is no difficulty which is so great for a people who are determined to do something. I have a small story of our late Prime Minister, Shri Lal Bahadur Shastri. He wanted to study so much that he used to swim across a river. You understand? If there is a river around your house and you are told you have to come to BMS, you will say, Papa, I am not going to go because there is a river in between. There is so much big obstacle in between that I cannot go. But you understand that Mr. Shastri, how much determined person he was, that he used to swim across the river daily in order to what? To study. And that is why he was so, that is how we know that how much determined he was, and that is why he in future became the Prime Minister of India. It is not always all the people get what they desire. Only those people who have the strong determination to put on the effort in order to get what they want, they are the one who become successful. So here in your book, there is a very nice story about this is your Roebling's dream. Why Roebling's? Because this was a family's dream, a father and a son and the wife of Mr. John Roebling. John Roebling was an engineer in USA. He lived in New York. So he had a very nice idea that he wanted to build a bridge. Near to New York, there is an island called Long Island. I don't know whether you have seen the map, seen the sites of that bridge or not, but it is a very famous bridge. Here we have the island and here we have the New York City, and there is a bridge across it like this. Okay, and on this bridge we have this type of structure, just like Howrah Bridge. Okay, this type of structure is there. So this is the bridge. Okay, so this bridge earlier was the dream of this John Roebling, or that means the whole of family. So when he said this it was about almost 1863. 1883. In 1883, he got an idea and he shared his plan to the various peoples of the city, because unless he shared this ideas, who will be funding this idea? So much money, bringing, building a bridge is so much a big task. So in order to get the funding, he told this to many people. But all the people, those who heard about this idea, this work has never has been done. So how could you do that? It is you're crazy, you're mad, you can't do it, and why are you forcing this your idea to others? They were saying these words. But since there were nobody who was believing in him or his ideas, he shared his view to his son. His son's name was Washington Roebling. His son, he was quite enthusiastic at hearing the ideas of his father, and what he did, he supported his father, and he also started to convince people around in the society, the officials, the leaders, and later on they all agreed to fund him and his project. So while the work was going on, there was a side incident, and what happened? John Roebling, who the father of Washington Roebling, he died, and this Washington Roebling, he was fully paralyzed from top to bottom except his head and his one finger. So this was a very sad incident that happened because these two people were the backbone of the whole project, and without these two the project would have been lost into the air. But what? Though Washington Roebling was fully paralyzed, he wanted to relive the dream of his father and he was determined to do so. And he called upon his wife, and with some type of symbol, it is called tapping symbol. That tapping symbol is generally called the Morse code. He was a scientist, he knew the Morse code. He used to tap on the arms of his wife, and his wife used to interpret the message to the engineers and the workers what he was saying. And with this, the workers and the laborers continued to work for 13 long years, and for the 13 long years, this person, Washington Roebling, was paralyzed. And he did so much determinedly hard work, just from his finger, he used to tap like this, he used to tap, and this message was used to be interpreted by her wife. It is not an easy work, my dear. But you understand, success is never easy. You have to always do the thing which is impossible in order to get the impossible. You have to do the hard work if you want to reach the hard thing which is not easy to achieve. So this is the story of this thing. Understood? So this is the story of Roebling stream. Again, we have a very interesting story of Helen Keller. You might have heard about Helen Keller. This Helen Keller, she was a deaf, a dumb, and a blind person. Instead, till she retired, she had almost 5 to 6 degrees. She was the first blind, deaf, and dumb girl to receive a graduation in those times. And you understand, normal people, how difficult it is for them to read and write and learn. And you see that, dumb, deaf, or disabled person who worked so much hard that she attained success. She has written many books than many of the people, who are literate and they have hands, they have eyes and everything, but still they have not written so many books as she has written. She has read so many books, even though being disabled, than many of us, who have eyes, legs, everything they are not disabled, still they have read more, they have learned less, and they don't know even to play music. There's so many things, she was incapable of, still she did more than many of us who are so much capable. So, my dear students, it is very necessary for you to understand that if you are willing to get the success, you need to be ready to be determined to do the hard work that is required for it. So with these words I will be ending the video, but I would like you to complete all the exercises of this, okay? And keep on reading, keep on learning, and keep on doing hard work. Good day.